Hey guys, it's HoppingHammy, and today's video is going to be an emergency supply haul video, and I'm calling it that because these are the supplies I had to rush out and buy to prepare for Sprocket and setting up and decorating his enclosures, because I had nothing on hand in terms of food or wood chip bedding and such, because this whole thing was really unexpected. So I hope you enjoyed this haul video, and I know many of you love watching these just like I do. The very first thing I had to buy was food, of course, and in this first haul segment I got 2 bags of food mix to hold me off until I have some more time to research mixes. The first is this bag of Higgins Sunburst because I used it for many years in past, and it was kind of a no-brainer to start out with this mix. It has pretty good variety, although it has those black pellets that none of my hamsters liked, and Sprocket hasn't been too fond of them either, so sometimes I'll find them left in the dish, but he does eat some of them. Now, I like to mix multiple brands for variety, so the second one that I got was a suggestion from my friend Taxonomist, and this is a bag of White Mill Pure, which looked to have pretty amazing variety in it, although unfortunately it has even more of those black pellets from the other mix that I got. Now, I will say it's also low in protein, but I will be addressing that with another food later on in this haul. So far, Sprocket has liked this food fairly well, and he eats most of it. Next, I picked up this little pack of flax seeds from Walmart in the spice aisle, and these have always done wonders for my past hamster's fur in making it look lush and shiny, so I thought it would be beneficial for Sprocket too, being that he has a ton of fur. I give just a tiny pinch of these at night, and he seems to really like them. Then I found this mini hay bale, which is very cute and is an item that will be incorporated into the cage theme that I chose for Sprocket's new DIY cage. So you will see this item included in it, and it's sort of a bit of a hint, I guess. It has some dried carrot treats on one end, which, to be honest, I picked most of them off and I put them in a treat container, so just to make sure he wouldn't eat too many at once. So on the day I picked Sprocket up, there was a clearance sale on these bags of Timothy hay, which ended up being around $2.50 each, and this isn't something that hamsters really eat, but I love to sprinkle Timothy hay around the cage as it smells wonderful and it gives the look of fresh grass, and can also be used for layering bedding or for the hamster's nesting material. It seems pretty soft and it isn't pokey, so I was happy to find such a great deal on this. So then I found this huge log cabin hideaway, and I've always loved the hamster hideouts that have this darker color of wood as opposed to the ones with the light natural color. It also has a giant Syrian-sized entrance hole, which can be difficult to find with a lot of the hideouts that they sell. They're not large enough for Syrians to fit in, and most of them have those tiny dwarf-sized entrants. So being that this wasn't too expensive and I didn't have any supplies like this already, I bought this to use in the new DIY cage theme also. Then I spotted this wooden tunnel, which happened to be on clearance also, and I thought it was such a nice item as it had a large entrance and also the side peekaboo window. So you will see this tunnel incorporated into Sprocket's new setup, and I will say he absolutely loves it, and that makes me happy that he's enjoying it. Okay, on to part 2 of the haul. This stuff was all bought separately or a little bit later on from the initial emergency haul that I showed you. The first items are these 2 bags of dried sprays and flowers, and I got these off of Amazon. I will include a link in the description if you're curious which listing that it was. I really loved the purple and yellow flowers in these, so that was largely why I bought this bunch. I will say everything is quite fragile, especially the flowers, and they didn't really fluff up quite as much as I had hoped that they would. But regardless, they look very pretty in the theme, and you will get to see how they look in a couple more videos when I show Sprocket's new setup and me designing it. Next, I found this bag of herb and flower forage salad, and it smells really nice, and it also looks pretty sprinkled around the cage. It adds a nice pop of color. The ingredients are all safe, and I thought Sprocket might enjoy the additional smells and nibble options as he's exploring around. So then I got this bag of Missouri rat and mouse blocks, and this ended up being a whole hassle because originally I wanted the hamster version of this, but I couldn't find it anywhere in stock locally, so I ended up ordering a bag on Amazon. That came with a slice in it, and I didn't want to use it because the contents had spilled all in the box, so I threw that bag out, and I ended up just going back out to the store to pick up a rat and mouse bag locally to hold me off. In future, I will probably be switching over to the hamster version of this, and I will explain a little bit more about Sprocket's diet probably in a future video, but for now that is something that I got just to hold him over with until I'm able to do some more research and come up with a better mix for him. Okay, so the final thing I bought in this haul is 4 bags of aspen bedding. This is the 4 cubic foot, and I got these in order to fill up my 2 large enclosures. Now, I've never tried the Full Cheeks brand before and had always used KT in past, so I was slightly hesitant to try this, but the quality is pretty decent in my opinion, and I got an incredible deal on these 4 bags because I had some rewards points for running a buy one get one 50% off sale, so I got a really great deal on these. I haven't noticed much dust, which is great, and I haven't sneezed using this bedding, so that's a good thing. Although I will say there are some very random large pieces of bedding mixed in, as I'm showing here. These are all of the odd pieces that I found in 2 bags total, which I don't feel is too bad, but perhaps the quality control on this isn't perfect, so I would keep an eye out for random pieces like these and just pull them out if you happen to notice them. Machine wood chipping isn't always going to be perfect, and I do realize that. Oh yeah, so I also forgot I had to buy this tube of 100% silicone in order to seal my DIY cage, and if you missed the video where I rebuilt that, you can find a link in the description of this video. Well, that's all for this haul video, and I do have one other haul from Chewy that I will show in an upcoming video, but that order ended up coming in a bit late, so I didn't end up including it in this video. I didn't have time to put it all together, but I will show those supplies in future. Thank you guys so much for taking time to watch my video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the hamster supplies. It felt so much fun to have a hamster haul. I haven't done that in a while, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!